What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Welcome back to Rot2Rad. That's right, this is our series here that we go out to the junkyard, we grab something that's rotten, and we make it into something radical. Now, last week, we brought in this station wagon, this Volkswagen Arteon, I believe it is. I think it's just a beautiful looking car. You guys did not disappoint. You guys seemed to like it as well. And we picked up this. It was the R33 at the same time because we found it both at the same time. Now, I did promise that, last week, if I can't find anything in the junkyard that's worthwhile, then this would be the one built today. But we are going to go to the junkyard and take a look to see what we can find. As far as this one, when you guys voted it up, you said, yep, this thing is a keeper. So this bad boy gets to go to the parking area. All right, so the parking area it goes. And now it's time for us to do what we need to do. Rot2Rad, if this is the first time you're here, we go out to the junkyard, we find something that's under 150,000 miles, hopefully something we haven't done before, and then we bring it back in here and we build it up. All right. One rule is that we don't keep it the same color as it comes into the our office here, right? So that's what we're looking for. So let's hit the junkyard, let's see what we can find, and hopefully we can find something pretty cool. All right, I always love coming out here because it's always fun to find new things to build. All right, so we've got Mustang here, Mach 1, 145,000 miles. So it does meet the criteria of it being under 150,000 miles, but we have done that before. Here's another sky. This is a star line. This is a rib sand sky line. 154,000 miles. So it's a little bit. What's your step back there? It's a little bit over. So let's keep going on out here. Got ourselves a Volkswagen here. What is this? Is this a Baja looking? It's a Baja. Nice. 228,000 miles. Oh, man. I would have done that. An S2000 we've done. Challenger. Himikutas. We've done several of those over the past couple of months. I think I've kept coming across them. The VW bus we've done. What is the Bronco? We've done a couple of Broncos. It's a restaurant one at 213. Beamer. It's an HGK Eurofighter. Yeah, we have done that before though. Falcon. Road Warrior version. Let's see what else we got over here. Stripped out Mustang. That's a Ford. Looks like a Raptor. Yep, Shelby Raptor. 57,000 miles. We have done trucks before. And yeah. Let's see what we got here. Coupe at 194. We've done a Cobra before. There's another Mustang up on the hill. A GTR. We've done a couple of these. 213. Another Mustang. Porsche. Jeep. Grand Cherokee. It's the SRT8. You know what? I don't know if we've done one of these before. I don't think we have, actually. It's got the good miles on it. What's her color? It's a factory darker red, which is what I like, but okay, hang on. Well, we may come back to this. We've got another Skyline. Van we've done. I don't think we've done the Cherokee. This is fully 6 replica at 101. We have done one of these. Hoonigan Mustang. I think we're going to do the Grand Cherokee. I think we're going to do the Cherokee. We haven't done one. So I think that's going to be our baby right there. I think yeah. I think we're going to do that. Okay. What's the price tag on this Yahoo? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. About 830. Yeah, about 830 bucks more than what it should be, but we'll go ahead and buy it. We'll send it back to the garage. I know some of you guys are like, oh, the R33. That's okay. We'll get to the R33. Don't you worry. All right, let's get to the garage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to work on this thing. I think if we have done one of these, I don't remember doing one. So I figure I'd have to go back into all my files and take a look. But I don't think we actually have done one of these before. It's okay if we have. There'll probably be one of a very few that we've doubled up on. Does that come out? No. I've doubled and almost tripled on a bunch of these cars. So yeah. Fender off. Okay, I think that's all that's going to come out of there, right? All right, let's go ahead and send you back to the car wash. So how are you guys doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy today. We are... I've been a little busy with another game. The other game has had me trying to figure out what's wrong with it. It's having issues. So I was constantly trying to figure out what's going on with it. But that's okay. I think I've got it figured out, honestly. So that's always a good thing. So it seems to be, it was a bad mod. So yeah, it seems like it was a bad mod in the first place. So hey, if that was the case, then I guess that's what we just, I just have to deal with. So what I've ended up doing is ending the mod. I took the mod out of the game for right now, just so I can figure things out. But yeah, it's run better than it did. that's for sure. But yeah. All right, we are going to finish with the body. That's not a bad color for it. That front definitely looks a little darker than yeah. I think it's metallic. I think it's the metallic that throws it off. So we're going to have to find something. This is going to be an SRT 8. Wondering what we could do with this. All right, let's throw this thing up in the air. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to start ripping this thing apart. And let's see. Our last car was orange for October. I don't know what we're going to do with this one. Let me think about it, and I'll start ripping it apart. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going out on a limb on this one. This is... Oh, thank you. I'm not sure if I'm not sure about this color. I figure it is October. It's kind of pinkish, so it's got, it's got that October breast cancer awareness look to it, I guess you might say. So I figured I'd go with it, right? Right now, not exactly sure what I'm going to paint the vehicle itself. Now I'm thinking silver might look okay. Purple, black. I mean, it's. I don't know. Even white. White would probably look pretty good as an outside color too. But I'm gonna have to think about that. It really didn't give it much thought, to be quite honest with you. I just thought, hey, that looks like a pretty cool color. I haven't done that color in a while. I haven't done that color at all, I don't think. It's like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And then after I'm like looking at this going, maybe I should have picked a different color, but I'm going to work with it. And you guys will decide whether or not I keep it anyway. So if you don't like it, I sell it. So we went with a darker purple for the springs in there. I think that looks pretty decent. What I may end up doing is painting the car that color, I think. That might be the color I go with. Not quite sure. We'll figure it out as we get there. But yeah. As far as the other games I was telling you about earlier, I was like, My Garage. That's the name of the game. And I've been having issues with it. So I have been trying everything in the past week. Doing everything. Checking out the mods. Kind of shifting some saves around. I was doing some weird stuff, but I finally found out that one of the mods was crashing the game, so I basically pulled it out of the game for right now. And as I was sitting here painting this, message came through saying that it had been fixed. So, I guess I get to put it back into the game eventually. I've already kind of like moved on and decided to do something else, but that's okay. That's all right. You'll see that this Thursday. All right. So, what are your initial thoughts of the color choice? Probably not. You're probably thinking, I don't know, the whole Valley Girl gag me with a spoon thought, right? Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. I think that's all the pieces I have for the back. The chrome does look pretty good back there with that. Because of it being a light color, I was afraid it wouldn't show up so much. Okay, yep, we've got that. All right. We are going to do the front end real quick. And this, I have to take that out. Got to take this out. Take that out. All right. Now, we'll go ahead and rip out part the front end. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to get all the new parts. I'm going to get it all painted. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. In between them, I'll probably do some stuff on the car itself. Like do some stuff in the engine bay. All right. We'll see. Onward with the front end. Okay. We have... we went ahead and took care of, took care of the interior and the engine compartment. So both those items are done. Took the engine out. That's completed. And now we're going to assemble the front end using TK aftermarket upper and lower control arms. And of course, Hurst forgot to do the shock absorbers again. Way to go, Hurst. Way to go. Okay, now we're all set. That color really pops from across the room because when I'm in painting the front end parts and I look across and I saw the rear end, it really, really does pop. It's actually looks really good from a distance. So I'm hoping this really turns out well. With these, and the more I think silver might be a little too light for this color underneath here. So I may have to go darker. Maybe a dark gray? Ooh, wait a minute. Dark gray metallic might be the trick. It's got me thinking now. All right, we have options. I thought maybe I'd cornered myself into the prism hell here, but I think dark gray metallic might look really good and look like a classy color for this too. Is that all I need for this? It do be looking like it. So let's go ahead and shift off to the other side here. Get over here. That way I can get a better angle of this. Everything looks pretty good. The black pops, the chrome pops off of it. So the more I'm putting this together, the more it's growing on me. How's that? It is growing on me. It's growing on me a lot more than I thought it was going to. And honestly, I throw some colors together just to see what sticks sometimes. Because you never know. You just never know. There's been a couple of cards that I had a plan before going into the whole thing. But, I mean, this one is not one of them. This one is, oh, that color. I don't think I've used that color before. Paint everything. Go, okay, now what am I going to paint the vehicle? Yeah, I could go with possibly a teal. I'd go with a light teal. I could probably do that too. Light teal, dark gray. Yeah, I mean, I've got a few options here. What do we got left here? Let's dump the shock absorbers out. That's the engine that came out of it. Let's go ahead and do the body work. This is all just a regular Jeep Cherokee. This is just going to be the body workstation and just going to grab one of each. There are no tuning parts for this. Lights are flashing. People are going into epileptic fits because I'm doing this. Jeez. right. So I love how I could just throw this together and not have to worry about bolting it all in. It's nice. Doesn't give it the effect of realism, but hey. Tail light. We got here headlight, bumper, and headlight. All right, the Jeep is coming together. What do I have here? Okay. All right. See, that color is just popping underneath there. So if I painted it black, like a gloss black, oh, that would look nice too. Oh my gosh, I've got so many options. Okay. Let me go ahead and grab the engine. I got to figure out a wheel style for this thing. And I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? All right, stay tuned. All right, you caught me. You see what wheels and tires I'm putting on it already. Okay, so I wanted to go with these only because I thought they have a really nice wide opening on them. It'll showcase the calipers on them really, really well. It is a four-wheel drive vehicle, so I did go with a square setup. All the tires, wheels and tires are the same. So running 22-inch wheels and tires. What came off it was a 305. We put 315s on it. I wanted a little bit more girth on there because we are adding a lot of horsepower with the engine that I just built. So I thought, hey, you know, it needs to have the rubber where the rubber meets the road, man. It needs to have that girth. So even though it doesn't, I could probably could have gone a little bit bigger tire on there, but I figured this is wide enough. Probably could have gone with a 325, to be quite honest with you, or a 335. 335/30 may have worked too. All right. Well, yeah, that works for now. All right, look at the engine. We've got ourselves a nice little engine here. Got it all built up nice and pretty. Yes, then we're going to take that bad boy off the stand. We're going to stick it right into the Jeep Cherokee. And there you go. Now, what I need to do is send you up in the air and take care of the underneath. There's a few things I need to do here. A few things I don't have that I'm going to need. So I need the gearbox. Got that. Two of those. So let's go ahead and install those. Oh, wait a minute. Those are the wrong ones. Two of those. Yes. We want the high end. Oh, I missed something underneath there. So I'm going to have to go back into the engine compartment and fix that. I didn't even see that down there. Okay. Transmission. Our transmission's got to get painted. We're going to go with the engine color paint. And we're going to do a little bit of chrome on it. So we're going to go that route. A little bit of chrome. Never hurt anybody. All right. That's done. Get in a little bit farther. There we go. Gearbox. Throw a starter on there. This gearbox. Forgot about that gearbox, so let me go paint that. Same color as all the other stuff. There we go. All right. Yeah, this kind of glows in the dark underneath here, doesn't it? Okay, with that in place, the drive shaft. Oh, that looks really good. The whole black. How's that going to look? I guess that looks okay. I could have gone... Yeah, I guess black's okay. Alright, gotta lower it down. I gotta put the ABS system in. Get rid of you guys. Thought I had everything underneath the hood. Obviously, I did not. There we go. It's way underneath here. I didn't even see it. So let's go ahead and put that in. It should be pretty much golden. We'll throw a set of plates on it. All right. It's four-wheel drive. It needs to be in Ohio. Oops. Don't know about that color. Okay, Ohio plates. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take it over to the test path. Let me do a double check on here. 96%, which should be nothing more than the front license plate, which I'm not going to put on. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take it over to the test path. I'm going to do all the things I need to do with it over there, and I'll meet you back in the paint shop. All right? All right. See you soon. All right. Now we're in the paint shop. When I was telling you, the darker gray, I thought, man, that would be cool. So that would be a metallic. That's almost black. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. Actually pretty good. Okay, so we could go with a really dark gray metallic. We could go with a silver metallic. I'd also thought about going with a yellow gloss. Yellow gloss would have looked good because that's just, whew, that stands out. But I ultimately, what was another color? Thought maybe a dark blue could have worked. But I think I'm ultimately going to go with this purple right here. It's almost the same as the calipers, but if I go with the metallic, it gives it that almost that monochromatic look to it. But man, let's see if we can do something with the brightness here a little bit. That almost brings it into the same color as the underneath, but man, that is a one pretty color. Okay, let's go. If I pulled out the saturation on it, I go 70 with the saturation. It's a little different. Go a little darker. A dark, deep purple. Ooh, deep purple. All right, there we go. Like it's almost like a plum crazy purple. Hey, it just kind of goes with that, doesn't it? All right. No liveries. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that deep purple. Black would have looked good on it. Additionally, I think I'm going to tint the windows on this thing too. So let's go ahead and take it over to the dyno. I don't think I've done a few purple cars, not many. All right, so we do have this bad boy. So I'm going to take that down too, because it just seems like well, that didn't work out. Okay, so take it down two more. Let's see if this will -1. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 16%. Nice. Okay. Got that all done. Let's see what she's got. We are on the top end of level A drag racing right there. Nice. Okay. 1,019 horsepower, 951 pounds of torque. Yikes. This thing is a beast. And it's got more horsepower to kill. Like, it would have more horsepower. How do I know? Well, if I could always add, like, 3-star the pieces. The main thing is, look at my power steering. It's just a basic power steering. I didn't upgrade it. So I didn't upgrade it for a reason. I don't like the way it looks when you chrome it or anything. So I just left it. We're going to use the equipment. We are going to go... We want to leave the windshield in on this one. And we're going to go 65%, I think, all the way around. It looks really nice. All right. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Purple People Leader Jeep Cherokee. There you have it. All right, now it is your time to shine. Let me know what you think of the Jeep down in the comments section. Do you like it? And should I save it? So this is where you get to vote. Do I save it or do I sell it? Thanks for hanging out with me today. I certainly appreciate it. And I hope you share the video, pass it on to everyone else, and I will see you very, very soon. You guys take care, and I will see you next week. This is Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I am out.